life is so boring. I wonder what it would be like to be in charge of a farm. Well, all right. Let's get to work. Yep, this should be no problem right here. It should be no problem at all. Just gotta get this wheelbarrow. We'll start clearing this land, grab my shovel, dig up everything that I need to dig up. Maybe we'll plant some watermelons, some agave, I don't know, but oh my God, I'm getting stinky. This is not it at all. Ooh-wee, man, I'll tell you what, this sucks. I can hire somebody to do this. Alright, now welcome in. This is Farm Manager World, and what we're gonna be doing here today is we're gonna be starting our own farm. Now, unlike other farm games, this one you do not take control of a tractor, you don't plow any fields, you don't have to build anything. This is more like a management game, hence Farm Manager World. Now, one of the cool things about this game is it's very in-depth with what you need to do, including testing the soil, adjusting the pH and the nitrogen levels, crop rotations, and it's got some cool things you can grow like poppy and hemp. So we're gonna get right into it and we're gonna learn ourselves. Ooh, we could do free mode. No, we're gonna learn this today. We're gonna start from the very beginning in Europe. See, we got Central America, which is sweet and sunny Central America. Alas, you have next to no money and plenty of trouble instead. Become a vaquero and restore your fortunes against adversity. This is a campaign with livestock farming at its core, recommended for players with some knowledge of farm manager games. And then we have Isaiah, a traditional farm in a remote province. As a financial crisis looms, scale up and stay afloat, allying with local farmers. This is a campaign focusing on plant cultivation, designed for players with some experience. So I wonder if they're gonna have a fourth one with the 4th star. You would assume so, that would make logical sense, but we're gonna start off with Laura. I'm gonna learn everything about Farm Manager. Ooh, and it's raining. I can't stand the rain. Chapter 1, A New Beginning. Hey, it's your assistant, Thomas. On the screen, you can see the land you can buy to start a farm. Would you like to take a little closer look? Sure, we'll look at the tutorial. Look around the area. Looked. Q&E. Must. It's a good idea to take some pictures. I don't care. It looks good, I'm impressed. The price is 500 francs? What is that? Hey, if you know what that is, let me know in the chat. I don't know what that is. That's not American. Can you afford it? You can see your account balance in the highlighted area. I just noticed something. I had to move my webcam. We were covering some vital information there. Oh, I got a little itchy poo. Click on the field icon. I'm gonna plant a crop. That's the size they want us to build this little doohickey right here. There's no road connected. Click on the exclamation. We're gonna build a little roady poo. All right. For your first field, it's good to pick a plant that benefits the local climate. Click on the weather icon to see the range of temperatures throughout the year, which is nice. It's nice to have a little farmer's almanac. A farmer reporter down here, farmer's almanac, if you will. And it'll show you the little different temperature ranges that you can go to. You got negative 14 Celsius over here. Now I don't know what that is. I think that's like 40 something degrees. I could be extremely, wait a minute. That's lower than 40 something degrees. I don't know what I'm talking about. This ain't in American. We need this imperial, okay? Now that's in January, and unfortunately, you gotta learn your months. January, February, March, April, May, all the way to December. And you gotta know these Roman numerals now. They ain't gonna make it easy for you. You gotta educate yourself. It would be, oh, they do show you the rain indexes as well, and the snow. Snow getting to 50 millimeters, which I believe is not that much. Again, I don't have inches of feet on here, so I don't really know. And then they got the rain indexes. It looks like we get a good amount of rain throughout the springs and the summer and even in autumn. Click on the field, pick gooseberry. And the nice thing about, now we're gonna run through all of these first. I'm gonna run through all. I keep looking over here because that's my second monitor. I'm used to streaming on Twitch, Christopolees on Twitch. Now, the cool thing about this game is it has crops that I'm not used to seeing in other farm games, like aloe, almonds, apricot. We're gonna run through all these for you if you don't want to know. I'm sure I'm gonna make a little timeline thing you can click on, but it's kind of cool to see the different things that you can grow. I don't know what a carambola is. I think that's a star fruit or something. A calabash, that looks like a pear to me. A cassava, cassava root. Coffee, cherries, cocoa nuts. We got cottons. Of course we got cotton, because why can't you? You gotta have the cotton fields. Gooseberry is what they want me to grow. We got grass. We got hemp, of course. We got hemp. That's gonna be one of our primary plants that we grow. Guava. You don't really see guava in many games, now do you? Nope. Kiwi, lychee, mangoes, passion fruit. I don't know how that's parsley. What the heck is parsley connected to? I didn't know parsley had a carrot on top of below it. But you learn something new every day. That's what I tell somebody. We learn something new every day. Pitaya, aka I think a dragon fruit. That looks like a dragon fruit to me. Your plums, pomegranate, a prickly pear. There's the poppers. Poppers are pretty benefit. You sell them for a lot. Look at the prickly pear though. Estimated yield revenue. Look at the prickly pear. Now, the cool thing about this as well is it shows you perennials. Like this is a perennial plant, the pears. It shows you the insect resistance, it shows you the fungus resistance, and it shows you the weed resistance. And it's color coded for you. And if you're colorblind like my friend Senor Scary is, well, that's too dang bad. Get them sunglasses that'll help you. Spinach, sugar cane, sweet taters, tangerines. Notice they got tangerines but not oranges. I don't think they got oranges. Watermelon, tea, tobacco. Now let's check. Do they have oranges? They do have. So you got oranges and tangerines. How about that? So let's go up here. They want us to get this gooseberry started. To cultivate the field, you need workers. Click the build icon on the bottom bar. Select the social builder category. Choose a house. We're gonna make a little building for our peoples. He wants me to put it right there on the main road. Easy access. We're gonna speed this up. You got, okay, so I guess I should show you a little bit more. We got the speed icons down here. 1, 2, 3 for your speeds. Space bar to pause it. We got over here, it shows you the market values and how they are looking. The ones that are down, the ones that are up. Up right now is oranges. And cottonseed organic. Now you can do organic, you can fertilize with things. You're gonna see it all. You're gonna see it all. It must be connected to a power grid. Select the create road power grid. Here we go. Now we're gonna put down our transformer right here. Okay. Okay, we're gonna make it look pretty like though. We're gonna put it over here and then connect it across the road. Connect it across the road. Thank you very much. Okay. And we are all done. Now we gotta hire some workers. They want me to raise that monthly. They want me to make it so he wants me to do April 1st to October 30th. Now you can either use the slider or you could do that. They do day first, then month. To send workers to the gooseberry field, click on the field and in the work mode. So this is something else we're gonna go through here real quick. Well, we're gonna start left to right for all you peoples. Stick with me here, left to right. Work mode. Work mode, we can allow automatic machine work. That's your tractors. We don't need that because it's a really small field. We're gonna make it the manual work. When we can do this, it's a pump. This will show you how many workers are needed for the field. We're gonna hire those. This will show you the size of the field, 12 by 12 meters. This will show you the things that you are gonna tell the workers to do to the field. We got the anti-insect, the anti-fungal, and the anti-weed sprays. The type of fertilizer that you want to use. We got the regular chemical fertilizer, the liquid manure, and the manure. Now we can make our own fertilizer by getting some cows or some pigs, and they do the manures. Down here you got crop rotations. And the interesting thing about this game and crop rotations, it'll show you, are you sure you want crop? No. It'll show you on the crop itself, when you look at the the plant pendenium or encyclopedia, if you will, which plants will bring nitrogen in from the environment and into your soil. I don't know if you knew this, but I'm gonna teach you something here. I'm gonna educate you. The soil needs nitrogen for the greens and the growins of your plants. Now, nitrogen is very important for the beginning stages of your plants. Towards the later stages, like fruiting and flowering, that's your P and K values, your potassium and... Well, the P and K values, that's what it is. That's what you need more of. Because when you go to the store and you look at fertilizers and the soils, they give you the NPK, nitrogen, potassium, and something else I can't remember, but the P and K is for the fruits and the vegetables and the fruiting and the flowering towards the end life cycle of your grow. Over here it shows you the conditions and the humidities. So if you hover over your plant, it'll show you the pH value at the top. That's your acidity in the soil. Your N value, your nitrogen, where it likes to be. The rain icon looking there, that's the humidity it likes. And then the temperatures it likes to be in. So here we have the desired value. All this means is how often we're gonna water them. Now when it rains, it will water on its own. So you have to try to find a middle range. So because it likes that 70 to 80 range, we're gonna put it in the middle and leave it right there. They'll come and water that. You got penalties for not keeping the crop in its optimum environment. And over here it'll show you what's being worked on at the time and then what staff you've got working on you. Now, cool thing with this game is if you're a streamer, or if you just want to, you can rename your staff. I'm kind of skipping around the tutorial here because I have played a little bit of it. Well done. Plowing the field is bound to take a while. To shorten your wait, do what I already told you and press the 3 button. Now create a second field, this time a larger one, fit for 5 workers. Choose the crop you want to grow. The crop list contains estimated yields and preferred temperatures to help make a good choice. Turn off machine mode, turn on manual, and start plowing. All right. So now these gonna let me choose what field, what I want to do here. And honestly, we're gonna get rid of these gooseberries as soon as we can. I don't want to overload the main road. And we aren't at the point where we can test the soils yet. So eventually this will go away. And one cool thing about this game is when I click on this, right here is the, I'll keep looking over here, I'm used to streaming. Right here is the create the field. Well, right here is the connector field. Now, if you've got 2 fields growing at the same time, right next to each other, you can connect them to make a bigger field. As long as they're both in the same stage of growing. Now, I'm not sure if that means if they're in the same stage of growing or if they're just both dormant. Ooh, what was that? And over here is detached field, which I don't think that'll matter if you're in the same stage or not. I don't see the need for it just yet. So what we are gonna do is we're gonna connect this field right here, and it said he fit for 5, and we're gonna make it nice and big. We are going to make this road go right here and then there. Dirt roads are just fine. I don't see the purpose of making an asphalt road just yet. And now we're gonna pick us a crop side, but look at the figs, 100,000. Figs are at 100,000 estimated revenue. The optimal pH is 66.5, so you gotta be careful with that. It is a perennial, it'll come back. Medium insect, medium fungus, and high weed resistance, which is nice. All the way down to 0 degrees. You know what? I think this will work. Okay, now they want us to get rid of automatic because we don't have machinery just yet. We're gonna have to keep the chemical fertilizer. It likes 60 to 80% humidity, so we're gonna keep that at 70. And then it likes that temperature range, which we don't control. There are greenhouses in this game, which we will get to. Your crops are growing. Build a warehouse for the workers. We're gonna put that warehouse right here so it covers the entirety of the farm. Now, in order, you know what? I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. Oh, it won't let me. I can't show you. There is training in this game, and in order to progress through the training, you need a certain amount of buildings and stuff like that. We will at some point need to make a second warehouse. We're gonna speed this up too. We're gonna need a second warehouse at some point to advance in our training, but that's not for quite some time and probably won't be in this video. Down at the bottom, you see our income. If we click on this, it'll show us our daily, our weekly, and our monthly income. Monthly, we're currently losing 566 francs. No idea if that's actually francs. Oh, we need power. We're gonna put this power. We're gonna put this power where it makes sense, right across the road. We're just gonna do that right there. Beautiful. Soon you will start selling products. The products for sale and the products you go buy at the farmhouse. Okay. Okay. Right here. The farm owner's house does not have products for sale yet. It's no wonder the building will only work when you assign a permanent employee to it. Build a house for permanent employees. We're gonna put this permanent housing right there, right next to it. All right, now we got the permanent housing building. They are plowing our fields. We got gooseberries over here. Figs are gonna be over here, right? Click on the house for permanent employees. Hiring window right there. We're gonna hire ourselves employees. Staff. You will see the staff manager here. Select the worker and disable their permits for everything, as you will have more important tasks for them. Then click hire. Click on the permit. So what I want over here, we have specialties. Collection of speed of animal products. Beekeeping skill affects the amount of honey collected. Strength affects the worker's maximum working time without rest. Manufacturing skill, the quantity of products manufactured in factories and manufacturing plants. Machines skill slows down the wear and tear of used machinery because you got to repair your tractors. The orchards skill affects the size of the harvest in the orchards. The plant skill affects the size of the harvest. And the shipping skill impacts speed of loading and unloading of resources by logistics building and farm owners buildings. I would like to find somebody with the plants. We do a lot of plants. And unfortunately, they make me hire shipping. We're gonna hire somebody at the cheapest amount. We ain't running a soup kitchen now, but this is a farm, we're just starting out. So there we go. Assign one. Okay, we're gonna assign them to the permanent house. Soon you'll be able to sell crops and make a profit. Note that prices fluctuate all the time, and especially high fluctuations are displayed on the bottom bar, so you can wait for a good opportunity. Don't wait too long though, or the products will spoil. Employees will be happier and therefore more productive if they live close to where they work. When you create a new building, pay attention to the outline of employees' houses. If it's red, that means that new building is too far for worker comfort. When work in the field is done, you still need to pay the workers to make sure they always have something to do. Build the greenhouse and click on it. All right, here we go. We got our greenhouse now. Where should we put our greenhouse? Yeah, let's put the greenhouses over here, and then we can just go upwards with it. That's the plan for the greenhouses. We're gonna speed through that now. Look at how fast them little workers work. Let's take a look at our workers over here. Plowing hard. Sing us a song. Swing low, sweet chariot. Oh, we're done with the, okay. As a greenhouse crop, choose guava. It takes a long time to mature but yields a rich harvest. Greenhouses always have first-class soils. Set the temperature of the greenhouse for guavas, preferred 25 degrees Celsius or 77 degrees Fahrenheit. So now one of the cool thing is we don't have to scroll through this. We can just search it. There we go. And now they want us to set the temperature. We're gonna put that to manual work. What? Here it is, the temperatures, 25 degrees Celsius. There we go. And if you look at the guava, it tells you 15 to 40 is what it likes, 25. Right smack dab in the middle, not really, but kind of. Don't do your math, it won't make sense. It's a good idea to increase the income of your farms. Animal farming will help you do this because it brings in large, steady profits. Would you like to start with laying hens or carp? Now, I would like to start with the carp. The hens is nice and all. It is fun to have them chickens that clucking at you and whatnot, and they're super cute. But the carp is interesting. Build a fish farm as well as a small silo for storing fodder. Try to keep these buildings close to each other and close to the warehouse and barn to speed up transportation goods or products. I'm sorry. What the heck is this? No road to the greenhouse. Whoops. Alright, so now they want me to build a fish farm. A fish farm. No electricity to the fish farm, that's okay. So I guess we'll just do that and that. There we go. No electric pole. What? There it is, there's our fish farm. Where you have to buy the animals. Build a fish farm as well as a small silo. I forgot the silo. Let's slow us down a little bit. Let's get ourselves a silo. There's the silo. Ooh, look at that. But we want to keep it nice and close to the fish farm, so we're just going to put it right smack dab next to it. I guess this part ain't going to be much of a field. I wish I could move it. Can I move it? No. You can destroy it if you wanted to. And we're going to. I don't care. Just so you see what it does. And it gave us about almost the full amount that we paid for it, which is nice. I mean, it doesn't give us one-to-one value, but we paid $1,500, got like 11 and change back. Hire an employee to take care of animals. Click on the permanent housing. We're gonna hire ourselves the animal person. You gotta love it. They don't have an animal person available for us to hire. So, oh, my hat. There we go. So we're gonna wait a little bit. Now while that's going, we're gonna buy some carp. Oh, wait a minute, we can't because we don't have the staff. Click on the animals icon. Yes. Select a worker with this skill, disable their ability. We're gonna skip ahead a little bit. Having some issues with my beautiful straw hat now. How far along are we here? Oh, we're spraying, watering. It tells us we have a whole 279 days. Now I understand why they're gonna be 100-something thousand come harvest. I may have made a kerfuffle selecting the figs. My eyes got green looking at how much we get on harvest. That's okay. Let's check to see if we can hire somebody with the animals. And there we go. Allow. There we go. I don't know why it has us unclick that stuff, honestly, because we're just gonna make them do it anyways. So let's assign here. Oh, sorry, assign right there. And let's buy us. So over here we got the carp, the scrapes, and the trap. This is all just sold for meat. They make their little babies and we sell their babies. Buy 25 young carp, it says. Whoops. 25. Oh, 25. 25. There we go. Choose diverse feed. Wheat, lupin, corn, and soil. Lupin, wheat, corn, and soy, right? Soy. Schedule your fodder supply from the bar at the bottom. Select market, and in the market panel, select the auto trades. Over here, auto trade. Schedule a regular order of corn. Click the add trade item button. You will see an overview. Okay. Corn. And 50. See, I already done this before. That's how I know this game is great. Now create auto trades to order 50 kilos of lupine, wheat, and soil. And that's it. That's all we needed. Right? Sell above with the value 0. Sell carp meat. Okay. Wait a minute. Now create auto trades to order. Also schedule an auto trade of carp meat and check sell above with 0. Oh wait, that's under the auto trade. I apologize. Carp, frozen carp, carp meat, smoked carp. And we're gonna be selling above 0. Beautiful. You need to deliver the fodder you buy to warehouses near the animal farm. Click on the small silo in warehouse resources orders. Select pick resource and order 50 kilograms of wheat, lupine, corn, and soy. 50. Wheat. Lupine and soy. We just did this. I got the memory of a goldfish, I swear. And our lavender looking product here. There we go. Sell at least 100 kilos of carp to start your career as a professional fish farmer. What the heck does this mean? Alright, so up top here it shows you that chemical fertilizer. Well, I don't really care how much chemical fertilizer we have. That shows this, you can have, I think, 5 or 6 different products up here. So if you add what you want to see how much you have of, usually you would put here what you don't have auto trades set up for. So you know when you need to do it manually, because there will be a time when you're growing or you have animal byproducts that you need to sell manually, because if you look in the training here, improves milk and egg production, unlocks second level of chicken coop. In here are all the different things that you can learn. You got animals, fields, production, logistics, machines. Now this is like machine repair, high power agriculture, biofuel, stuff like that. You got different things you can do with your staff. So hire more staff, allows you to hire more staff, improves carrying capacity, stuff like that. You got your trading. This right here increases maximum number of auto trade operations. Now the beautiful thing about this game is the training is pretty nice. It's nice to have goals to work toward and not just everything be freely open and available to you. It just keeps you engaged in the game. I do like this little bit. It does make it a little bit more difficult when you start getting ahead of yourself, like I have previously to this, but that's okay. So until we can unlock the more auto trades, our auto trades, where is it? Under the marketplace here. Our auto trades are capped. We will be capped at a certain amount. I don't know what that amount is off the top of my head on how many different items you can have trading. But once that happens, we will have to keep an eye on our goods up here, because like they had mentioned earlier, they will spoil, they expire. So since we are waiting on our carp, we will fast forward to the next bit when our carp is ready to go. All right, we're done with we got the carps out. We got the carps out, sold them. All right, now they want us to construct a new barn and construct a manure storage. Do you know the basis of animal husbandry? Oh my word. I had no idea I was sitting there, my everything was showing, my bloody bits. You know the basics of animal husbandry. Now you can prove yourself by raising cattle. Build a barn to store cow fodder that you can store in a silo, and set up a manure storage to collect useful natural fertilizer. I felt a draft. I felt a draft. I knew something was up. Build a barn. There it is. Got our manure storage, put it like that, right there next to it. Got a small coop for chickens, ducks, quail, and turkey. Build a small cow shed. There it is. There's the cow shed. We're gonna slow this down again. There we go. And we'll let it connect to the main road as well. Build a small cow shed, buy dairy cows, hire an employee to take care of them, and ensure food variety of at least 50%. Let's take a look at our hire workers area. Do we have any? We do. I'm gonna hire you, Rosie. Come on down, Rosie. We need your helps. We're gonna have some dairy cows. We're gonna sell some milk. I'm interested to see, oh, slow it down. Slow it down now. We're gonna hire you to it. We're gonna buy dairy cows. I'm not gonna bother with the youngins. I don't care. I'm not waiting. I want milks. And we're gonna use what we already are importing. I guess we're gonna do silage. We need one more. We're gonna do grass. The barn, okay, the barn is what we can do. We're gonna buy silage at 50 kilos of silage and grass until we can grow it. Once we can grow it, we don't have to worry about it. Now I'd like to see if we can set up an auto trade. Well, now I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not clicking on that button. Here we go, silage, purchase until 50. And we see now we are out of auto trade options. Now that's a problem. Now this is the problem that we have here. Your farm is already producing a lot of goods, so make sure you sell them efficiently. You're going to need a new logistics employee, but in order to assign one, you must first complete the effective task delegation training. You'll find it in the manager tab under the training manager, and then under logistics, the other, okay. So now this is what I was talking about. Costs money to send them to do this training. Not that expensive, only 2,000 francs. Okay. Let's take a look at our gooseberry. How much gooseberry we have? 400. We're gonna sell that. And you know what? You know what? Because I don't want to deal with it. I can manage the carp selling. We need grass. I did it again. Hey, wait a minute. There we go. Purchase until 50 kilos. And there we go. 6 is the max you can have at the first level. 3 days left in our training. It'll show you over here. It'll show you the description. Unlocks additional work slots in the owner's house. Excellent, you did well, blah, 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 and I will see y'all soon. We're gonna fast forward through this. Well, welcome back. We had a little issue. We have to call the vet when one of our animals is sick. I've never seen this before, so we're gonna call the vet and we're gonna wait on the expert. Ugh. Man, we just bought these dairy cows. I don't know who we bought them from, but we're gonna have words. Selling us sick cows. This surely wasn't on us. Our environment is clean and pristine. We don't have enough grass, it says. But I set it up to buy the grass. So it should remedy itself. Now, sometimes it'll just, it's good about notifying you of issues you've got, and then the issue will rectify itself based on all of the auto trade, all the auto trades that you set up. You just gotta wait for it to kick in. See, we got the resource order there. I do worry you're not gonna be able to understand me with all the straw. But there's the vet. The vet has shown up. The vet has shown up. There they go. They're gonna go talk to our animals. Yes, speak to the animal, please. Your animal whisperer, Dr. Doolittle. And both of our warnings have now gone away, which means we bought the grass. We've got 1 day left of the training, so we're gonna fast forward now. It shouldn't take too long, and I'll see you soon. All right, now welcome back. Man, I got a little straw stuck in my toothus. Welcome back now, everybody. We got hire and assign second employees to the farm owner's house Prepare with shipping skills. Dang it. Alright, we're gonna do this now. We're gonna hire a second employee, a third hire somebody with shipping skills. That's what we're gonna do. Is that right here, the shipping? And of course, once again, no shipping skills, but we're gonna fast forward now. Fast forward a little bit. Now check it. Now check it. There she is. There she is. Allow, goodbye. We're gonna assign you to the farm owner's house. A new program of subsidies for beginner farmers just launched. You can qualify, but you need greater crop variety. Build 2 greenhouses to grow melons and bok choy. Alright, build 2 greenhouses, melons and bok choy. Let's speed our little production over here. Our construction, if you will. We're gonna actually, now that we have cows, we need to monitor the milk. Milk will go bad, and we don't want that. We're gonna sell our milks. The figs have a very long time. We have 192 carp we need to sell, so let's get that out the way. 192 carp, get us a little bit of money. Carp apparently don't sell for that much. I can't wait to start doing scrimps. Scrimps, I think, is one of my favorite things to grow. Well, you don't grow scrimps, I guess. We have 288,456 francs. And monthly, we are down 66,000. That's okay. All right, we got, oh snap. We got a gap. I don't like the looks of that. That looks stupid. Speed it up now. We're gonna grow our melons. So let's do a little search. They want the melon. Melon, there you go. Slow it down. Build success melons. They want 18 to 35, so we're gonna put this at 25, right? And it automatically puts us in our desired value for humidity, so that's okay. And manual work. And now bok choy is the other thing that they wanted, right there. And that would like a temperature range 5 to 27. So we're gonna lower that to 15. 16, right smack dab in the middle. Math. Now you can choose which of your crops will be worked first. Go to the Manager tab, set a high priority for gooseberries, melons, and bok choy. This is gooseberries, melons, and bok choy. Also buy 5 kilos of bok choy seedlings so that they're planted faster. Okay. We're gonna look in our seedlings, seeds and plants. Bok choy seedling, 5 kilos. Bok choy is harvested only once a year, and growing it many times in a row would deplete the soil. So plan a crop rotation with green peas, which will restore nitrogen levels in the soil. And buy 1 kilo of green pea. Right here's our bok choy. Okay, down here we're gonna do this, peas, green peas. There we go. Automatic repeat. Very well. And we need 1 kilo of green peas, he says. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna select on our seeds and plants. We got our peas ready to go. Green pea seeds, yes. That's what he wants, and he only said 1 kilo, 24 francs, or whatever that is. Sooner or later, winter will come, crippling fieldwork. Use that time to focus on greenhouses, animal husbandry, increasing income, or skip it with the button that will appear on the bottom bar. So down here, you see that we have triple the speed. Something was crawling on my back. What is this? Oh, it's my hat. Whoops. Thought we had a caterpillar situation. So down here we got the triple speed. Right next to it is going to be a button to skip the entire winter. I don't like doing that. I like managing my crops during the winter. As you can see, the mouse wheel will also move the screen. So We're gonna wait. Oh, wait a minute. At the same time, complete the trading contracts training, which will allow you to buy produce more profitably. Oh, we got training to do again. Trading contracts. Start that. We got 3 days left of that, so we're gonna skip ahead. Alright, now we done did our trainings. We got plant bok choy melons, trading contracts allow you to buy more products more profitably. Our training is done. But I saw here animal husbandry improves milk and egg production. We're gonna do that anyways. Summer's here, and for many people, it's time for vacation. Unfortunately, it's also a storming season. Look after plants and prepare for harvest. We got 1,200 milks to sell and a lot of carp, so let's go to the marketplace and sell off the milk and the carp. We're gonna make $7,500 on that. And once this is done, our milk production will increase marginally. 2%, not that much. But you on a farm, you take what you can get. Every little cent helps. Alright, our training is complete. Open the Manager tab and go to the Training Manager tab. You will see a list of trading partners you can work with. Each buys and sells different products. The more you trade with a partner, the more your reputation will increase, and this will result in more favorable persons. So go over here, we're gonna go to our trading, purchase contracts, silage, accept the contract, okay. Go to the purchase, search for silage, feed for the cows, and select the most favorable purchase, okay. Over here is our sale contracts. If we had the carp, right, deliver 200 kilos of carp by that date. We're gonna accept this just to see. Now let's speed on through this. Develop the farm you're waiting for the harvest. Complete the warehouse transportation techniques training so that you'll be able to sell more products and reach a positive monthly income. You can increase your profit by investing in a new animal or laying off superfluous employees. That's a big word now. Superfluous. What you want me to do? Warehouse transportation? Logistics? There we go. Okay, we're waiting on our carp to hit 200 kilos. And then we're gonna do our sale contract as well. Finish training, have income of over 0. And we have harvested our gooseberries. Let's sell our gooseberries. There we go. We're almost there for the carp. The carp is growing quick. Again, you don't grow the carp, but you know what I mean. Them carps are active. There we go. All right, our carps are done. Let's go over here. Let's go to our trading partners, our sale contract, hit infinity, and there we go. We just delivered these carp at a 23% up mark. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's how you do it, folks. That is how you do it. Do we have any more sale contracts to do? We got guava. If they want 1,100 kilos of gooseberry, that's never gonna happen. The hemps, we're gonna get that hemp going, I promise you. Tea, bamboo, or that's sugarcane. Coffee, frozen spinach, beet, soy, buckwheat, corn, oat, sorghum. No more carp. We did the carp, we got guava though. 2 days left of the training. We're at triple speed right now, going fast as can be. So we're gonna finish up this training here, and then I'm thinking we do another fish farm. It's just doing well. We got the transformer right next to it. There we go. Let's assign. We don't have any staff. That's okay. I'm gonna hire Laura Smith. Thank you very much, Laura, for your due diligence. I would like to do scrimps here, and we're gonna go all old scrimps. And we're gonna feed the scrimps silage, corn, soy, and grass, stuff that we've already got. Because why would we change it up? There we go. And that's that, as simple as that. And now we got shrimps that we're gonna be selling. We got milk that we need to sell. We got carp we need to sell. Look at this, beautiful. 5,000 right there. And we're just gonna let that go. The goal here would be to get to winter, and then that'll be the entire episode. But I think we are at the end here because we've been going for around an hour now, and I don't really want to make it longer than an hour because that's just crazy talk. So we're going to save it. You see, we got a stream going in chapter 2. We're gonna save this one. This will be our YouTube series that we're gonna work on. Okay, so we got stream, we got YouTube. If you'd like to see me stream, come on down to twitch.tv/Christopolees, and you will be able to see me do this game every once in a while. I am a variety streamer though, so I do a lot more than just this. Thank you all for coming by, and I'm sure I've got something else for you. Oh yeah, we got our farm going. We got some cows. We got the gooseberries, the melons. We got the bok choy. We got carp. We got shrimps. We got, what else we got? We got melons. We got pea in the rotation with the bok choy. We got all kinds of things going on. We hired our employees, and then in the next episode, you're gonna see us buy some of the machinery that we need, a tractor, a whole lot of toys to go with the tractor, and we're gonna start to prepare for the winter. And then once we get out of the winter, hopefully the plan is we're done with chapter 1 and moving into chapter 2. I do appreciate you guys sticking around all the way to the end of the video. If you enjoy what you see, please like the video. Comment down below if you enjoy seeing me in this outfit. I know it's a little chilly down here in my basement. How many of these straws do you think I had in my mouth by the end of it? I'll see you later.